Look at you.
Look at you. I love you so much. How are you doing?
I'm so much better now.
Me too.
Yeah, so much better. You want to get married?
Yeah.
You've always been there. How am I expected to pick favorites when it comes to thinking of memories?
So happy to see you.
Like watching Arrested Development, Wet Hot American Summer, the time you spilled a McFlurry on your Game Boy SP and it smelled like cookies forever, and the right trigger stuck. Playing in the lilac trees and the giant pines beside Papa's house, and eating carrots that taste like earth. The endless worlds we created in our pool, in our playroom, and in the tree fort. Walking to middle school and high school with you for the last times. This sort of feels like that. Watching you move on to something.
He went to the UK in July, and he sent us an email while he's in the UK. Over the summer, I've been seeing a girl named Caitlin. She's going to school in Lindsay starting in September, but we've been together long enough that I figured you guys should know about it. We get along really well and are planning on hanging out the weekend I get back. And the rest we can say is history.
When I first met Ben for the very first time, I knew he was different from his predecessors. It was raining that day. He pulled up in front of our house in his little yellow car, rang the doorbell. I answered it, said hi. Caitlin quickly slipped past to leave, and from out of nowhere, Ben produced an umbrella, opened it, and escorted Caitlin to the car. I quickly pulled out my dad book and wrote, has a car, has a job, and he's a gentleman. He was out to an early 3-0 lead.
Raptors jersey.
Oh, is that ever cute?
Lowry, outstanding.
To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. And this wedding today makes me think how true that is.
Darling Caitlin, on June 4th, 2017, I went on a truly fantastic date with a girl from the internet.
Ben, when we first met, I didn't know what I was looking for. I thought I'd go off to school in September and that would be the end of all of our dates and messages, but you surprised me again and again by literally going the distance to see me in Lindsay every week, or to pick me up and bring me home with you to Burlington.
At the end of the school term, we took one of my all-time favorite car trips, as we brought your stuff from Lindsay to my apartment and began officially living together.
I may not have known what I was looking for at first, but I'm so glad that I found you. You continue to surprise me every day as we discover all the things we have in common, especially when on the surface we seem to have opposite personalities.
As your husband, I promise to do my very best to deserve you every day that we're together. I promise to cherish every moment we spend together as husband and wife. Love always, Ben.
Today, on the day that we are finally getting married, I promise to always remember those core values for the rest of our lives together. From the general, universal values like honesty, fidelity, and open communication, to the uncannily specific values we also share, that reading a good book before bed is both a necessity and a pleasure, that time spent outdoors is good for the soul, and that there is a delight in the simple observation of nature, and that olives are disgusting and have no place on pizza or any other food. I love you with all my heart, and I'm so humbled and grateful and excited to be starting this next chapter of our lives together. Yours forever, Kate.
We now pronounce you husband and wife, partners in life. Your hearts unto each other are knit. so that one heart you can make of it. Seal it with a kiss, please. Let me present Mr. and Mrs. Ben and Caitlin Roberts.
My grandparents who couldn't be here, I actually saw my grandmother in the hospital. The last time I ever saw her, I had just gone on a date with Ben and I had broken my sandal. The straps just came right off of it and I was like, that's fine, I will just put an elastic band on it. And I asked him, we were out for a walk in Burlington, I was like, oh, can we just go back to your apartment? I just need to get like an elastic band to fix my shoe and then I gotta hop on a train to go visit my grandma. And the man did not have a single elastic band in his apartment. And I remember asking him, like, what do you mean you don't have an elastic band? Where's your junk drawer? He's like, I don't have a junk drawer. I was like, what do you do with elastic bands? He's like, I throw them out. And I just remember after getting my new shoes and seeing my grandmother telling her that I'd just gone on this walk with this really, really nice man, and he's a little bit kooky. I can't believe he doesn't have a junk drawer, but I really like him. He's very, very sweet. And so I actually cherished that moment quite a lot. Just being able to share my joy from this quick moment with Ben. And she passed away very shortly after that, but I really am so glad that she heard about him and she said he sounds like a very nice boy, and I'm married to him now, so thanks. It all worked out.